Hey everybody, it's Nick here from Grayscale Gorilla. I wanted to flip on the camera and fill you guys in with some of the decisions we're making here at Grayscale Gorilla based on some pretty big changes that are happening inside of the 3D industry. So let's talk about the state of 3D animation. And we're not talking about AI today. That's another discussion, that's another video. But we've been seeing something change pretty drastically over the last few years, and you've probably noticed it as well. This started quite a few years ago, but whenever we would come out with a new material collection, anything new here at Grayscale Gorilla, we would start to see comments that look like this. When can I use this in Blender? What about Unreal Engine? Everyone was mentioning their favorite 3D application. And for a long time, the answer was really, you can't use it. Everything we have is inside of the Cinema 4D hub. It's in an app that is specifically made for Cinema 4D. So this led us to a pretty big decision. But first, a real quick history lesson. When we started Grayscale Gorilla, most teams and freelancers would use one 3D package to do almost everything for a job. 3D was more expensive back then, software was more expensive, it was harder to learn, but that's no longer the case. In fact, the days of using one 3D package for everything is going away, and instead artists are using the right tool for the right job. And this is the big shift. So many more artists are using multiple different 3D packages to get multiple different things done. And maybe this is you. You may be using Unreal Engine to do amazing real-time rendering, or playing with Houdini to get crazy complex procedural animations. Or maybe you're one of the millions of 3D artists who have downloaded Blender to see what it's all about. So while we were seeing this happen, as well as all the comments from our actual Plus members, we decided to make a really big decision here at Grayscale Gorilla. If we're truly going to fulfill our mission of helping millions of 3D artists do their best work, then we have to bring what we're known for to more than just Cinema 4D. Now, if you've been a part of Grayscale Gorilla for any amount of time, then you know we love Cinema 4D, and none of that's changing, not by a long shot. But we want to make sure that as our own customers start using different 3D applications, that they can bring their favorite materials, lights, gobos, models, everything with them into this new world and make it as easy as possible to use our stuff no matter where they do 3D. Now, you may have seen that late last year, we launched the first big step in this direction here at Grayscale Gorilla, and we call it the Grayscale Gorilla Online Library. And any Plus member has instant access to go to this online library and download any of our over 4,000 assets to use no matter where you do 3D. These assets are truly compatible across almost every 3D application. Now, we also created material importer plugins to make it super easy to use these materials in Blender, Unreal Engine, and Houdini. And of course, if you use Cinema 4D and the Grayscale Gorilla Hub, you'll find all of your stuff in there as well. We even have some new training coming out really soon. We're working with some amazing 3D artists from all around the globe to help you use your favorite Grayscale Gorilla Plus assets in different 3D applications. And this is just the start, so stay tuned for more updates and more collections coming to the asset library. In fact, let us know your most used 3D app down in the comments below. We're always staying up to date in the industry and making sure we can help you guys the most. So from all of us here at Grayscale Gorilla, I wanted to thank you for joining us, and we will see you in another video really soon. Bye everyone.